Back now on Triad today, and I'm so excited about having this next guest here because she's done good work. She doesn't just talk the talk, she walks the walk in terms of environment and helping with transporting people around in various alternate ways. And J. Paul, I want our audience to meet Suzanne Williams, who's Associate Director of Campus Access and Travel Demand Management at UNCG. And you also won a Transit Research Award. What was that about?
Well, actually, UNCG has been the first employer in the Triad region to be named a best workplace for commuters.
Isn't that something?
Very, very excited.
So all the faculty and staff that come, we're not even talking about the students, so we'll get to that later, but the faculty and staff, you've made this so easy. What does a travel demand management executive do?
Well, my goal is to get fewer of our students, staff, and faculty to drive alone in their cars every day and to get more of them to try more sustainable forms of transportation.
That's what you call in an email to me. You said something like you're trying to change the culture.
We really are. We're trying to start with the campus environment and gradually go into the city and in the region and change the way people think about transportation.
Yeah.
And get them to consider other things other than just driving alone everywhere they go.
I mean, you've got thousands and thousands of employees, thousands and thousands of students, and up until now, all of them have been kind of married to their car, right?
Well, in 2005 is when we sort of hit a wall, so to speak. We realized that it wasn't sustainable for us to continue to try to accommodate our students, staff, and faculty with parking lots and parking decks.
Yeah.
There's limited land, limited resources. It just wasn't going to work. So in 2005 and 2006, we began a study with the consultants' help of how we might do things differently. Out of that came a transportation master plan, which really opened our eyes to the concepts of sustainable transportation.
And of course, as people know, I mean, the good folks at PART help to bring us these segments, and that brings us to regional transportation and various events that go on, and one of which is participation in the Triad Commute Challenge, which happens every year. How did UNCG figure in that?
We participate every year. We've been doing it the past couple of years. We call our version of it the Campus Commute Challenge.
Okay.
And we encourage students, regardless, faculty and staff as well, regardless of what they're currently doing, how much they might be attached to their car, we get them to sign a pledge saying they're willing to try a more
Try something else.
Just try it.
A city bus, a PART bus, a bicycle, walking, anything like that.
Absolutely.
And what kind of participation did you get?
Oh my gosh, we had in the PART was able to gather over 4,000 pledges.
Oh my gosh.
And about half those came from UNCG.
Lord of mercy. Now the other thing is, how do you sort of get kids interested, and faculty and everybody, in riding PART buses, for example? I mean, do you help facilitate that with passes? I mean, what goes on?
Well, PART does provide us with some try-it passes. Students ride PART buses half price, so that's a discount. Students always love something free or discounted.
Right.
We also, the students pay a transportation fee so that they can ride any GTA or HEAT bus fare-free all over the city.
You're really making it easy for them to do the right thing.
We do believe we're trying, yeah.
I'm going to say a few words. I'm going to get you to comment on each of these phrases. These are programs that you've launched, I think this fall or maybe earlier. ZimRide, Z-I-M-R-I-D-E. What is that?
ZimRide is a network for carpooling and ride sharing.
Okay, Zipcar.
Zipcar is a car sharing program. Students can check out cars almost like a library book for as little as $8 an hour.
I'm even holding up the Zipcar thermos. You can put any kind of beverage in there, right?
If you're driving, it needs to be a
non-alcoholic,
a non-adult beverage, but yes.
Well, if you're walking to save the environment, you can put anything in there. Richard, our cameraman, he puts a lot of things in the Zipcar thermos. Spartan Cycles, what is that?
That is a new bike share program. We've taken bicycles that have been abandoned on campus. A local nonprofit, Bicycling in Greensboro, refurbished those bicycles, and then we've gone through our housing office to make them available to students, staff, and faculty to use.
Finally, you said something about bicycles. Then this new School of Education is trying to accommodate something in that regard?
Well, our newest building on campus, the School of Education at the corner of Spring Garden and Sterling, construction is winding down. We'll be opening up soon, and part of that construction process was LEED certification, make it a sustainable building, environmentally friendly building. Inside that building, there's going to be indoor bike parking.
How about that?
As well as lockers and showers specifically for bicyclists.
Good for you, and thanks for all that you do. Here's the www.partnc.org website. Check that out for schedules for the PART bus and learn about van pools and other things. But also, we want to salute Suzanne Williams for all the great work she does at UNCG and beyond that helps our environment, helps our economy, and everybody else. Suzanne, thanks for doing this.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, dear.
Thanks a lot.
Be right back.